Hey kids, it's July 5th, Sunday. We had a good day today, although very little went according to the original plan. We wanted to go somewhere for pancakes, but it wasn't open yet, so we went to a simit place and had breakfast there instead. Then we were supposed to attend 2 birthday parties. The first one was cancelled because the birthday girl was sick and had a slight fever. Thankfully, it was nothing serious. We still went to the second party and had a nice time, but I was more stressed than I would have liked today. At certain moments, I struggled to control my frustration, and I'm not particularly proud of that. It happens. Nobody is perfect. But that doesn't mean I should excuse it. It means I need to notice it, take responsibility, and continue working on it. Today, I want to talk about another subject I've been working on for a long time: focus. I have always had an interesting relationship with focus. When I concentrate on one thing, I can become completely absorbed in it. I can enter that state people call flow, where time almost disappears and the work feels natural. My difficulty is usually getting myself to focus on only one thing. There are so many subjects I want to learn, so many projects I want to begin, so many problems I want to solve, so many things I want to create. And somewhere inside me, choosing one thing can feel like abandoning all the others. It can feel like limiting myself. But over the years, I have learned a painful lesson. Trying to do everything often becomes a very effective way of completing nothing. There is a sentence I once heard somewhere. I don't remember the original source, and I'm probably paraphrasing it, but the idea has stayed with me. If you try to conquer every hill at the same time, you may end up standing on none. That describes many periods of my life perfectly. I would begin 5 or 10 different things. Learn this, build that, research another idea, start a new project, then another one. I would make progress on all of them, perhaps even reach 80 or 90%. But I wouldn't finish. I wouldn't reach the top of any hill, and unfinished things create weight. They stay in your mind. They create stress. They make you feel as though you're constantly moving and constantly behind at the same time. In life, there will always be many hills in front of you. Things you want to learn, goals you want to achieve, problems you want to fix, people you want to help, dreams you want to follow. And I hope you will have many of them. I hope you will remain curious, ambitious, and interested in the world. But curiosity without direction can scatter your life. When everything feels important, everything starts competing for your attention. And here is the truth. Not everything that asks for your attention deserves your energy. That doesn't mean those things are worthless. They may be excellent ideas. They may be valuable opportunities. They simply may not be yours to pursue right now. Your resources are limited. Your time is limited. Your energy is limited. Your attention is limited. Your willpower is limited. When you divide yourselves into too many pieces, no single task receives enough of you. You remain busy, but not effective. You move all day, but don't necessarily progress. And that distinction is extremely important. Movement is not always progress. Activity is not always achievement. Being busy can even become a comfortable illusion. You answer messages, attend meetings, move between tasks, research ideas, make lists, start things. At the end of the day, you feel exhausted, but the work that truly mattered may still be untouched. That has happened to me many times. It also creates unnecessary stress. Perhaps it is one reason time has always been a sensitive subject for me. When I try to fit too many important things into the same day, I create a situation in which I'm almost guaranteed to feel behind. We've spoken before about focusing on what is within your control. That remains very important. But even among the things you can control, you still have to choose. You cannot improve every skill today. You cannot fix every weakness today. You cannot answer every message immediately. You cannot pursue every opportunity. You cannot win every argument. You cannot solve every problem at once. You have to choose. And choosing one thing means saying no, or at least not now, to many others. That is not failure. That is discipline. Focus is not only about what you decide to do. It is also about what you deliberately refuse to do. The distractions you don't follow, the arguments you don't enter, the temptations you don't feed, the noise you don't allow into your mind. Sometimes the most powerful answer is not yes, it is not now. This is not my priority. This is not worth losing my peace over. This may be a good hill, but it is not the hill I need to climb today. Even these videos are an example. It took me a long time to begin this project because I had several other personal ideas competing for my attention. At some point, I had to decide, this matters most. These talks are aligned with my values. They are something I want to leave for you. So I decided not to begin another major personal project until this one had developed a rhythm I could maintain. That decision meant saying no to other interesting things. Some of those opportunities might even have offered more money or faster professional progress. But a good opportunity at the wrong time can still be a distraction. A useful conversation at the wrong moment can still be a distraction. Something can be valuable and still pull you away from what matters more. That is why you need priorities. Ask yourselves, what is the main hill I'm trying to climb right now? Maybe it is your education. Maybe it is your health. Maybe it is developing discipline. Maybe it is managing your anger. Maybe it is building an important relationship. Maybe it is creating something you deeply care about. Whatever it is, name it clearly. Because once you know your hill, many decisions become easier. You know what deserves your best energy. You know which opportunities support your direction. You know which distractions can wait. And this clarity can give you peace. You stop negotiating with every new idea. You stop allowing every request to change the direction of your life. Now, I'm not suggesting that you become obsessed with only one thing. Life still contains family, friendships, work, health, rest, and responsibility. You may need to manage several parts of life at the same time. And sometimes new information will require you to change direction. Focus does not mean becoming rigid. It means refusing to let every small thing control your direction. Because if you listen to every voice, follow every opportunity, and climb every hill for a few steps, you may spend your entire life walking between mountains without ever reaching a summit. Many people live that way. They begin many things but finish very few. They make many promises but keep only some of them. They dream constantly but build very little. Not because they lack intelligence, not because they are untalented, not because they are weak. Their attention is simply scattered, and scattered attention usually creates scattered results. So protect your attention. Treat it as something precious, because your attention is where your life goes. Whatever repeatedly receives your attention will eventually receive your time, your energy, and a piece of your life. But choosing the right hill is only the beginning. You also need patience. Meaningful things take time. You cannot climb a hill simply by staring at the summit. You climb it one step at a time, one effort after another, one day after another. That is how almost everything valuable is built. A strong body, a calm mind, a meaningful career, a deep relationship, a trustworthy character. None of these usually arrives through one dramatic moment. They are built through repeated effort and sustained attention. This is where many people give up. They want the result, but they don't want the repetition. They want the summit, but they don't want the climb. Yet the climb is the work. And perhaps even more importantly, the climb is what changes you. When you choose an important hill and continue climbing it patiently, you don't only reach a better place, you become a stronger person. You become someone who trusts themselves. You begin to think, I said I would do this, and I did. That is real confidence. Confidence doesn't come only from telling yourselves that you're talented, capable, or special. It comes from evidence, from promises you made to yourselves and kept, from difficult days when you continued, from work completed when nobody was watching. That builds self-respect. So choose your hill carefully. Don't choose it simply because everyone else is climbing it. Don't choose it because it looks impressive. Don't choose it only because people will applaud you at the top. Choose it because it matters, because it aligns with your values, because it helps you become the person you want to be. Then climb. Slowly, if necessary, quietly, imperfectly, but continue climbing. And when distractions appear, and they certainly will, remind yourselves, if I try to conquer every hill at once, I may end up standing on none. So ask, what deserves my focus right now? What deserves my time and energy? What should I stop feeding with my attention? Because sometimes progress does not begin by adding more. It begins by removing what doesn't matter. Less noise, less comparison, less chasing, more focus, more patience, more discipline, more care for the work directly in front of you. That is how meaningful things are built. Not by fighting every battle, not by chasing every opportunity, not by climbing every hill, but by choosing the right one and giving it your honest effort. I can hear you laughing and cheering upstairs now, probably driving your mother a little crazy. So I need to go. I'm going to run upstairs, hug you, kiss you, and perhaps help calm things down. And do not ever forget, I love you both very, very much.